Good afternoon, Orting Middle School families. First of all, I want to welcome all the families who came today to celebrate all of the amazing things that our students have done this year. And we are streaming live on YouTube, so welcome those who are at home as well. We have a number of awards today. Our students have done amazing things. And just because a student doesn't get a certificate today doesn't mean they haven't done outstanding things this year. But we want to get started right away with our attendance award. So out of 650 students at Orting Middle School this year, we had one student with absolutely perfect attendance. So what an amazing thing. So that student that can come forward is Savannah Ente. Thank you, Savannah. Our next award is to recognize a couple of young women who were recognized for their excellence in the STEM field, so that's science, technology, engineering, and math. We had a program called Tech Trek, which is a summer camp. And teachers nominated students to be a part of this for the Tech Trek. So we had 2 students who went through this nomination process, were nominated by teachers, went through an interview with this team, and moved on to that next stage. So I want to call those two students down, Emily Chen and Lisa. Our next award, we have a program at Orting Middle School called Character Cards. And those recognize students in 8 essential character trait areas. What I would like to do, without talking to anybody else, if you are a student at Orting Middle School and at any point this year received a character card, go ahead and stand. Congratulations to all of you. And you see it. So as part of our Character Cards program, we tracked those students. And I'm going to hand it over to Mr. McWright at this point, our assistant principal, and he's done an amazing job with that program as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Ron McWright, assistant principal. Like Principal Collins said, we looked to integrate our character cards with a fun bingo-style game board. And in my former school, year 1 of this program, much larger school, we handed out 900 total Principal 100 nominations. This year, year 1 of the program, in a smaller school, 3,600 nominations. So that's a credit to all the kids and all the staff. We want to celebrate the top recipients of character card recognition at each grade level. So in 6th grade, Lily Hopkins. Lily's out on a family vacation, but I talked to her family yesterday. They're very excited. The other top performer in 6th grade, Corbin Soto. top recipient, Lauren Amu. And a tie for the male, Dino Palermo and Zach Chawinski.
Dino literally came on.
And in eighth grade, top performers, Kai Thomas. And Theo and Trinidad. We're going to keep this program alive. There's about one last big welcome and shout out for this group of top winners this year.
I'd like our counseling team to come up and help with our next one, because it's our giant category, the GPA winners.
All right. I am going to read through the names, but before I do this, we had many students who were very successful with their GPA this year. And so a GPA, a perfect GPA, that's all A's, no A minuses, is a 4.0. Very difficult to achieve. We're going to recognize those with a 3.95 or higher, so that's like maybe 1 A minus. But for our honor roll assemblies this year, we recognized anybody with a 3.5 or higher. So if you were a student who attended an honor roll assembly this year, could you please stand? Thank you so much. We know that middle school success is a real predictor of high school success, and if you didn't make honor roll this year, by all means, if you're coming back as an 8th grader or 7th grader next year, shoot for that at 3.5 or higher. All right, our students with the 3.95 or higher. If you could please hold your applause until the very end, because we have about 40 names. So, Laura Amu, Emily Anselment, Savannah Antelo, Zandra Bocinas, Katie Branham, Haley Bunker, Hannah Bunker, Carly Castro, Emily Shen, Abby Collins, Kylie Cummins, Abigail Dixon, Dason Elward, Tanner Erkers, Justice Uchila, Sai Gerke,
I love you, Sai.
Isaiah Gilchrist, Benjamin Harobin, Lila Holtz, Austin Isbicki, Mila Jacobs, Parker Jeffries, Jenna Johnson, Leah Leahy, Leah Lambert, Alyssa Martin, Deja Daisy Martin, Renee Martin, Catherine Mason, Lucas McDaniel, Beth McLaren, Ella Mendenhall, Caitlin Moan, Bruno Palermo, Sebastian Riddle, Andrew Sawyer, Bradley Simpson III, Christian Sia, Macy Sullinger, Alexandria Thorne, Aben Yule, Sebastian Underwood, Ileana Welber, Samuel Whitehurst, Violet Wisdall, and Janet Young. These students worked incredibly hard this year to maintain that academic excellence on every single assignment, very few late assignments, and just are outstanding examples of what it means to be an Orting Middle School Falcon. Congratulations, one more round of applause. And then
It's kind of buzz over here.
Here we go. So this year, the counselors are giving awards again. And this year, because it's been kind of we're living in kind of crazy times in a crazy world, we decided to give our awards for kids that showed resilience and courage. So I've chosen two kids, Olivia White and Annalise Fox.
I'm Ms. Reynolds, and I work with students A through K. We have had a lot of students this year that have shown a lot of growth and resiliency. One in particular that I worked with a lot this year, Shay Domingo, has shown so much growth since I met her at the beginning of the school year, and resiliency. And so I chose her as my growth student, and I am honored to be able to give her this award.
Alright. The next group of students to be recognized really put themselves out there and decided that they wanted to take on roles of leadership in our school. So our ASB officers, our ASB president, Mr. Mikey Fritz. Our secretary treasurer, whose schedule I have memorized because I sent her paperwork to sign constantly all day long, Amelia Florida. Our seventh grade vice president, who keeps pushing us with good ideas and asking really tough questions, Kyle Dixon. Our stalwart, seventh grade secretary treasurer, Michaela Milo. Sage Johnson. And our 6th grade secretary treasurer, Renee Martin. And as Renee comes down, I'd love to invite our OMS athletic department because our next award is our Athletes of the Year award.
Bro, I love the you. I like the way you told me that. Don't be funny.
All right, thank you so much. This year was such a gift to be back on the field, in the gym, having a full season of athletics after the last 2 years. And we had fantastic numbers. I think many of you have heard we had a couple of sports where truly we had 100 students participating. That would be boys basketball and girls volleyball. But we also had a new thing this year where we got to have a boys soccer team and a girls cross country team for the first time. So those were some wonderful celebrations. Today, we are going to celebrate the individual students who have gone above and beyond, both in their athletic portion and the academic portion. These awards are for our student athletes of the year. Just to give a quick version, each sport that a student plays, they are awarded points for their effort, participation, sportsmanship, and then they earn additional points if they make the varsity team. And then for academics, each of their GPAs from quarter 1, semester 1, and quarter 3 all are calculated into our system. And then we come up with the top 5 male and female for each grade, and then an overall winner. So for the first time ever, we get to have 6th graders this year because they got to participate in all of our sports. So the following girls have reached the top 5, and this is alphabetical order. Savannah Antello, Allison Campbell, Lily Hopkins, Mila Jacobs, and Macy Solinger. We're going to have all of them stand here while we bring the boys down too, and then we'll announce the winners. On the boys' side, we have Maximo Dixon, David Fernandez, Evan Pauley, Sebastian Riddle, and Kenzo Stevens. All right. The boys only had an opportunity to participate in 3 sports this year for 6th grade. They're not allowed to play tackle football from the WIA. But I think all of them that are up here participated in all 3. The girls were able to participate in 4, and I think there were 2 of you that did that. Am I correct? Savannah and Addie and you guys, the 2 that did all 4. So when we came down to it, when we added the GPAs in, both the male and female awards were so close that we decided we would have a tie because it was that close. And so for female, our student athlete of the year go to Macy Solinger and Addison Campbell. And on the boys' side, again, we have a tie, and it goes to Maximo Dixon and Sebastian Riddle. Let's give a round of applause to all of our amazing Next up, we have our 7th grade top 5 award winners. boys, we have Boston Markley, Isaiah Gilchrist, Carter Carroll, Connor Illian, and Parker Jeffries. On the girls' side, we are actually going to recognize 7 girls because they were all so close in their points. We wanted to recognize the top 7, and that goes to Emily Chen, Allison Brady, Savannah Crouch, Charlie Lauder, Ava McCall, Alicia Turner, and Tula Welders. All right. So our winners for 7th grade Student Athlete of the Year for the boys is Carter Harrell. And our 7th grade Student Athlete of the Year for the girls is Ava McCall. Thank you so much, 7th graders, for all of your hard work. You can head on back. Next up are our 8th graders. For the top 5 females, we have Trinity Backman, Lila Holtz, Lily Logan, Ryan Colley, and Hayden Newell. For the males, we have Lucas Dixon, Jaden Hall, Carson McCall, Logan Ross, and Brady Whitaker. I will say with the boys in 8th grade, all of them only played 3 sports. One of you gotta figure out how to play that 4th sport. Just throwing it out there. But we have a single winner on the female side, because it was not too close. We have a tie on the male side. So our female 8th grade Student Athlete of the Year goes to Ryan Paul. And on the boys' side, thanks to their excellent grades, our co-Student Athletes of the Year go to Lucas Dixon and Brady Whitaker. Nice job, 8th graders. We hope all of you continue to play sports in high school. Keep it up.
So we had a few students awarded for what we call Principals Awards. And so we threw out to staff 3 different areas of academics for students. And we took nominations. And so we asked for nominations in academic excellence, academic growth, and academic effort. And so those three areas, we took staff nominations and selected a few students for those. So for academic excellence, the principal's award this year goes to Carly Castro. And Alexandria Thorne. The award for academic growth is Emily Gregory. And for academic effort, Miss Emily Chen. So give it hands to your principal award.
Final award. And this award is a very different kind because it is based, my students have heard me talk about this all the time, now it's based track. A number of years ago, Orting Middle School had 2 students who were diagnosed with cystic fibrosis and were brothers. Both of them battled long and hard, and they remained bright and positive and joking with nurses and telling jokes to teachers that would come and visit them in the hospital. Their favorite place was Orting Middle School because it wasn't a hospital room attached to machines. It was where they got to see their friends and be kids. They remained dedicated to their academics. They held themselves to high standards. And they both died while attending Orting Middle School. In their honor, we give out 2 awards to 8th graders based on their experiences while attending Orting. The first award goes to the student who has maintained the highest GPA in middle school. The second award goes to a student who has overcome obstacles and become successful. Ladies and gentlemen, given to an 8th grade student who achieves the highest cumulative grade point average during middle school years, the Brian Rudnick Award winner is Carly Castro. Given to an outstanding Orting Middle School student who best exemplifies honesty, strength, and courage to succeed against overwhelming obstacles. The Billy Rudnick Award goes to Allie Nicholson.
Nice job, everyone. So a few things as we close out our assembly. Our 8th graders. You have had middle school years that will be legendary forever. Your 6th grade year ended in March when you were sent home. Your 7th grade year, you were home throughout the year until you came back 4th quarter, you did 50-50. And then this year when you were back, people get sent home all the time on COVID exclusion, all those things. So you have been through so much. And we appreciate you and all that you have been through. If you are an 8th grader, please stand. Give these 8th graders a hand.
Technically, I'm an
Thank you, 8th graders, for being so good.
Technically, you are not an 8th grade.
We appreciate you and wish you all the best as Cardinals at OHS. Know that we're doing an 8th grade celebration next Wednesday during the 5th and 6th period. They'll have an opportunity to do all kinds of fun stuff together, which we're excited about. I wanted to recognize some of our staff members who are moving on. We're really going to miss them at OMS, but we appreciate all their service. Some teachers who are going on to other schools, other places. We have Miss Martin, Miss Mason, Miss Weens, and Mr. Smith. Please give them a hand. I want to thank those teachers for everything they gave to all of us. And we have 4 teachers who are retiring this year. They have affected thousands of students. So if I could have these teachers stand who are retiring. Mr. Gatzos, Ms. Towson, Mr. Garabell's not here, and Mr. Powers. Thank you for the standing ovation. So I want to thank you all for how respectful you have been this assembly. One of the things we're going to do is that transition. So at this time, if I can have our 8th graders, you are going to stand up and you are going to depart out of the side doors.
8th graders, are you guys? Hey, I'm technically an 8th grader.